Yeah, this is Mark. I was tortured for praying. I was tortured for praying, and later on, when I went to the mental institution, a woman who worked at the mental institution, a young woman who worked at the mental institution, told me not to pray. So, the Soviet Union's ideology, Soviet Union, Nazi ideology, the Babylonian ideology, or let me see, was it the Medo-Persian idea of don't pray to God, don't don't practice your religion here. Just like China, you're not allowed to practice your religion. Um, that's all over the world. People don't like Christianity. They don't like Jesus. In the United States, they pretend they do. In England, they pretend they do. In Great Britain, they pretend they do. They pretend they like Jesus, or they pretend they love Jesus. France and Germany and uh, Spain, Portugal, Italy and Brazil, they really pretend they love Jesus or they like Jesus. They pretend they have religious freedom, but really everywhere is pretty much just like China or the Soviet Union. You get into trouble if you pray. I can't go into details of that, but people find out. They find out bad things happen to them if they pray, especially if they pray for their enemies. People get angry. I had a neighbor that got angry that I prayed for her. She'd bang on the wall when I prayed for her, and um, however she knew. Uh, but yeah, I was making this video, and I prayed the heater would go off because it was making noise. The heater was making noise, and the heater went off before I made the video. So God answers prayer. I recommend pray, 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 even if they torture you as someone did to me, and even if they tell you to stop. In a mental institution or in a prison, if they tell you to stop. It was the same thing with Paul and Silas in jail. Paul and Silas in prison. They were singing to God, and the at midnight they were singing to God, and the Bible says the prisoners were listening.